Alright, and we're off. We are off. There's my dad there. He's gonna take me to Mount Barker so he can just show me how to change the oil, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know much about changing oil. We're off for real now. I got the oil. I'm leaving Mount Barker towards Murray Bridge on the Southeastern Freeway, and I'm so excited for the trip ahead. No stopping now until that tank is empty. We're on a full tank, so that's like 5 or 6 hours of just straight driving, no stopping. And then we will stop at Tooleybuck in New South Wales for some petrol, but that's about it. I'm so excited. You can tell from my voice. I'm getting out of here. I'm free. This is freedom. Freedom life. This is where the railway line used to be. There's my car over there. So it goes, this is the border, SA Victoria. It goes around and straight, and it's supposed to cross straight on. They took the rail out of the road. They resealed this bit. And now there's a bush growing where the rail line used to be. If we go through here, you can still see, look, it was here, railway, and then on this side, railway. So that was the train track. Go straight through there. You can even see the old yard limit sign. Hasn't been used since 2015. Crazy how quick the bush grows there. Just absolutely insane. Alright, now I'm in Victoria. I can legally do 110 kilometers an hour instead of being speed restricted to 100 like most P-platers. So good. I'm able to just smash it at 110. Victoria, good laws. Apart from, if you learned in a manual, if you learned in an automatic, you're not allowed to drive manual. You have to do your test, pass your test in a manual. But I obtained it in my home state, South Australia, so I don't think we'll need to worry about that, where we don't actually have automatic/manual differentiation in the licenses. They're doing road work here. I don't know why I had to do 40 kilometers an hour when this is a smooth little bit of road that's been stripped back, but we did it anyway, and let's get back up to 100 kilometers per hour, shall we? Using my gear stick with the right hand. More roadworks between Adelaide and Canberra. This is the bushland here. It's only 40 again. Oh, wow, beautiful landscape here. And now it's back up to 100. Let's do it all over again. Yeah, so I'm literally 5k out. We've got 703 kilometers left, 7 hours left, so we've done, I believe, 5 hours of it already. Still not even halfway, which is absolutely crazy to me, because I thought, you know, this trip, 12 hours, it would just fly by so quick. No, I've started to like just dissociate from this road. Like, I'm just like, my mind is not thinking about where I am right now. I'm just like wandering off, because I'm like, I'm getting kind of bored. This is taking longer than I thought it would. Yeah, so here we are. We're coming into some town, and it's going down to 80 here. You guys won't be able to see what I'm looking at because I got the camera flipped around. It's on a mount. I've got my GoPro. This is why I can film it, because I'm on my GoPro. If I was like on a different camera, it would be illegal because I can't use my phone. So I've got to use the GoPro. So that's what I've been doing for this road trip. Here we go, 60 kilometers an hour. So this town I'm going through right now, you won't be able to see it. I actually don't, Piangil, Victoria. So this is the last town before the Murray River, where we'll be crossing into New South Wales and going on a little bit of a lesser road. Alright, I'm in Tooleybuck right now. Nearly. It's a 50 zone here. At this corner, I recall, it's a 50 zone. so here we go. It's just across the Murray River here. Here we go. Crossing the Murray River for a second time. We're about 1,000 k's upstream, 500 k's upstream. What's this guy doing? Stopped in the middle of the road. Keep going, please, dude. I'm gonna stall. Okay, here we go. It's a single lane bridge. Whoa, that's so weird. For this is the main route between Adelaide and Sydney, but it narrows down, and it's a wooden bridge too. How weird is that? For a main road, this is not good. 210,000 on the dot. How crazy is that? That's insane on the odometer. And we're just on Pyangil Way, I believe. Weird road, but this is the main road between Adelaide and Sydney and Adelaide and Canberra. Alright, it was called Yanga Way, this road, and we're coming to the end. We're getting to the Sturt Highway, not Stewart Highway. Stewart Highway goes to Darwin. This is the Sturt Highway. So when you get to this point, 2 kilometers out, of course keep going straight, and then as soon as you get to the intersection, you're going to want to indicate right and obviously make a right turn, and then it should just be pretty much cruisy until you get to 1.5 kilometers. Yeah, here we go, 1.5 right on it, and 5 k's to some other town, but I'm not going that way. Pretty much chill until the Hume Highway. It's pretty much a straight road. I'm not taking any breaks now until my fuel tank gets to a quarter, and I probably will get fuel at Wagga Wagga. Is probably when. But here we go. We're in a pretty rural area. It's even sort of like the outback now. Sort of like in an outback sort of place. I'm just gonna coast down to a speed where I can make this turn. So I'm at 80 now. 400 meters, so I wonder how long it's going to take to coast to slow down. Let's stay on this side of the road. Alright, we're going 60. Yeah, this is an easy one. It's 50. I'm just going to add a bit of throttle because it's literally going to stall before I get to there. So I need to like calculate the trajectory a bit better, because like I don't want to be putting accelerator on or touching the brakes. I just want to smoothly. Imagine doing this without accelerator or brakes. Alright, Sturt Highway, let's do it. 1 hour and 7 minutes to the next town, I think, maybe. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Hay is in 126 kilometers. Griffith, 275. Sydney, 800. Wagga Wagga, 400 kilometers. So yeah, we can make it to Wagga Wagga on this tank, I think. And we'll be pretty low on petrol at Wagga Wagga, and then we fill up there, and that should get us to Canberra easily. So yeah, let's just keep continuing to Wagga Wagga. I have no service, and I'm on the Hay Plain, and it's so flat. I think maybe this is the flattest part of planet Earth. I don't know. I remember a couple of years ago reading an article saying the Hay Plain was perhaps the flattest place on Earth. I don't know. Maybe it's got to be the flattest place in Australia at least. But there is a good chance that this is the flattest place on Earth right here. Hay Plain. This road has been straight for like the last 60 kilometers. I've been fucking going insane. Absolutely insane, and I haven't seen any cars going this way, the way I'm going, but I've seen plenty of cars coming that way, but it's not really cars, it's mainly trucks. I've seen like probably 5 cars, and then like every other piece of road traffic is just trucks. This road is boring, long, but like interesting. Like look at how flat brushland, scrubland, how beautiful that all is. I'm just going with the flow today. Like, I think the main thing about this trip is just to learn to go with the flow, because I don't want to have a plan for everything. I'm just going to go with the flow, make use of things, do DoorDash. If the car breaks down, that's like the worst case. I'm finally steering. First corner in ages, and you can see I'm actually going around something. It shows that the Hay Plain is nearly at an end. I thought the Hay Plain was never going to end. It's 3 o'clock, or in the time zone where I started, Adelaide, it's 2:50 p.m. So we're a bit ahead now because of the time zone change. But yeah, we'll make it there well before 9 p.m. We'll get it there about 8:40 to Canberra. And hopefully to Parliament House, which is like, I'll just probably go to Mount Ainslie and sleep at Mount Ainslie tonight. Just because it's like in a very visible area. So like, people won't, you know, it's like people aren't going to be suspicious where there's CCTV and there's other people. And I can wake up with a great view of Canberra tomorrow morning for breakfast. There's literally livestock going on this main road between Adelaide and Sydney. That is fucked up. Who did this and why? I've literally used my horn so much today. Just in that last stretch, I've just been beeping, 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 because someone let their livestock out. Idiots. Home stretch to Wagga now, less than 100 kilometers. So 95 kilometers is the distance that we'll be doing. Only 95. How good is that? 95 kilometers to Wagga Wagga. And then that's when I'm gonna put the final top up of the tank, and we'll get onto the Hume Highway and we'll smash-o it into Canberra. And then yeah, finally I can rest for the night in this car, sleeping in the car tonight. So not fun, but maybe I'll make enough money to get a motel. I've got savings, but I don't want to go down. I've got a few grand, but I don't want to like spend that money on accommodation when I could be out here for much longer just sleeping in my car. Saving what, a grand, $1,000 a week. Alright, we've just come out of Wagga Wagga, filled up the tank. I didn't do any filming in Wagga, unfortunately, but I see the first hills in a very long time, and we're basically about 60-70 kilometers from the Hume Highway, the big one, the real highway, Hume Highway. Like, this is Australia's biggest corridor, basically. Kosciusko Creek here, I've heard that name before. I've never actually been here before, but I've heard that name, Kosciusko Creek. It's interesting. And yeah, we're just making our way down to the Hume, and then the exit to Canberra, the road into Canberra, is in 169 kilometers, I think. Keep left is pretty simple, you go straight. And now you can go down here. Sweet. Alright, and now we're on the dual carriageway Hume Highway. Still not a freeway, but still dual carriageway is pretty good, and it's concrete as well, which is even better. And this is fantastic. Fantastic bit of road and home stretch to Canberra. Let's do it. This car here doesn't have a number plate. He doesn't have a number plate. Look, no number plate. What the fuck? Let's see if he's got a front number plate, huh? It's an Isuzu. No, it's a Toyota. Oh, does he have a front number plate? Let's see. No front number plate either. Bro, what the fuck? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. This guy's living life on the edge. That guy is absolutely living life on the edge. That is hilarious. One more time. Alright, it's dark now, but we're coming up on the Canberra exit. 8 kilometers to go, and then we enter the Barton Highway, and it's apparently from there about 60 kilometers. So this is the road to Canberra exit. Woo! After 12 hours of driving, or 11 and a half. After 11 and a half hours. I think you know what this sign means. It means we've made it to Canberra after 12 long hours of just driving. I'm so tired. I only stopped for petrol the whole way, but we're here now. So relieved to finally be at Canberra. But oh man, Parliament House. Never thought I'd come to Canberra 3 times. But here we go. Here it is. In all its glory. I drove 12 hours for this. What is this shit, man? I drove way too long to see this thing, man. Far out. But this is it. This is Parliament House.